Alright, good day and welcome to Top Stories on UgamaTV, reaching you live from Coal City, Enugu State, Nigeria. You know that Top Stories is where we bring you highlight of major event for the week, and for this week we have quite interesting stories to share with you. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter as UgamaTV and Instagram as UgamaTV1, so you don't miss out on any interesting stories. You can also check our website at www.ugamatv.com and our YouTube channel at UgamaTV. I am Amaka, your host for the week. I will begin the story with this happening around Enugu. Enugu State celebrated its 32th birthday, marking its rich history. In 1903, Europeans discovered mineral resources in Enugu, leading to the discovery of coal in the Udi Hills in 1967. Enugu served as capital of Igbo land and still regarded as the capital till date. Don't also forget that in 1991, the old Anambra State was divided into Enugu and Anambra State, with Enugu remaining the capital of the new state created by Ibrahim Babangida's military regime. Of course, you know the story of how Anambra and Enugu got into part, and of course Enugu still remains the capital of Igbo land down till today, and they celebrated their 32 years. So that means Enugu was created in 1991. Wow, congratulations to our beautiful Enugu. Alright, secondly, we have Obeagu Town in Ogu local government area of Enugu State had its first New Yam Festival after 8 years. It was quite a colorful event. It was held at Igwebike Primary School field, Obeagu, and was also symbolic of growth, development, and progress of community, as sons and daughters of the community, as well as friends, came all over to celebrate the New Yam Festival. According to stories, it was after 8 years because the past king left quite a number of years ago, and of course, you know how it is in communities like that. Then after 8 years, they had a new king, and it happened that was a way of welcoming the new king. I mean, having to host that New Year festival after 8 whole years. It was massive. Yes, it was really massive. The celebration marked the ascension of the paramount ruler of the community, Igwe Okolo Sylvester Emeka Ojukwu, Chinyelu Ugo I, and Nevo Ogama III of Obeagu Ancient Kingdom. The Lagos State government has announced that the Blue Line Rail will begin commercial operation on September 4th, 2023. Okay, and the announcement was made by the managing director of Lagos State Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Mrs. Abimbola Akinajo, at the Blue Line Terminal in Marina. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is expected to be the first passenger at the Marina station. You know, there's one good thing about that governor, the fact that he wants to lead by example. From Tuesday, September 5th, partial passenger operation will start from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's for morning peak, yeah. From 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. for afternoon peak. This operation will start with 12 trips for 2 weeks, and you know they will have to extend it later to 76 trips per day. I'm sure what you governors are trying to do is to make a lot of things very easy for people, because if you look very well, you see that things are not easy for even you and I here. You understand? So they are just trying to make it easy down to other states. Looking at Enugu, there are a lot of developments and all that. So you can see that the governors are trying their best. I mean, their very best to ensure that their citizens get the best. The Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria, MDCAN, has announced that its National Executive Council will meet to decide whether or not to go on a nationwide strike. It's not looking nice at all. because if you don't have the wherewithal to go outside to treat yourself and all that, you will have issues. I mean, we all will, but we're not praying for something like that. So let's move on. The association had given a 21-day ultimatum to the federal government to accept its demands or suffer industrial unrest. Following the NEC meeting on August 7, 2023, Dr. Victor Makanjo-Ola, president of MDCAN, stated that the organization is giving the government until August 31st, 2023 to satisfy its request. So we just hope that they will not carry out the threat, because it's going to really not look very good. So I believe the authorities should do something about this. Okay, should do something about this. Okay, it will be very, very unfair and uncalled for that you went to the hospital to get treated and they're telling you that the doctors are not there to attend to you. It won't look nice at all. All right, so moving forward, Nigerian comedian Real Worry Pikin has shared her emotional weight loss journey. Me having looked, I saw a video of her trying to say one or two things about herself, and I saw other person saying, you don't have to do that and all that. She's not trying to share the story that she didn't do it because she wants to look good, but she did it because of her health. Okay, I saw countless testimonies, or rather some of the videos she shared over time, that previous videos where she had to go through things like she will come for a program and then she will fall down, they will take her to the hospital and the rest of them. So I believe that's the reason behind the surgery. Okay, all right, so he said her emotional weight loss journey, revealing that her decision to undergo surgery was primarily driven by health concerns, which her husband Ikechukwu deeply shared. She credited her husband Ikechukwu for being her pillar of support throughout the process. So we also have the designer of Nigerian's flag, Pa Michael Taiwo Akinkumi, has died at the age of 87. He was awarded £100 by the government when his design was selected and has been honored with the MON, Member of the Order of the Niger, award by President Goodluck Jonathan. Okay, so let's move on. In other news, a 24-year-old final year student of the University of Port Harcourt, Victor Otronogo, has been arrested for allegedly stabbing his girlfriend, Success Rega, to death. Otronogo and his late girlfriend locked themselves inside the house when violence broke out and started stabbing each other. Okay, let's just say that it's now a battle of stab. It's more like a stabbing battle where people get to lock themselves inside and start stabbing each other. And of course, the guy won, and he will really go to prison for winning very, very well. So let's try and, as much as we can, to stay out of violence. Okay, if you can't do it anymore, you just walk out. Okay, moving to the next story. Yusuf Yusuf has criticized Muslims in the Ariwa community after a video of all Almajiris scampering for leftover food surfaced online. The video shows young boys waiting patiently for a man to finish eating and then rushing to eat the crumbs left in the plate. Aisha blames northern politicians for the sad situation and calls the whole community shame. It's actually not something one should be very, very proud of, that you're watching your young ones eating leftover food. It's actually not making sense. And Aisha very well, she doesn't keep quiet and she doesn't keep calm in things like this. Okay, so let's move on to an Australian woman who was shocked when doctors found a 3-inch long, bright red parasite known as roundworm living rent-free in her brain. Whoa, this is interesting, and it's also shocking to us. This is the first time the worm has been discovered in a human. And of course, this woman happens to be the first. Somebody must break a record. Sperm is usually found in snakes, not people, and is found worldwide, including in the US. And doctors had carefully adjusted their patients' medications over several months to treat her symptoms. They've actually been giving her medications to be able to treat this symptom. So we need to be very, very, very careful at this time and season. In Gabon, soldiers took power on live TV after President Ali Bongo's re-election, claiming victory and extending his family's 56-year grip on power. That's wow. Wahoo. What in God's name? How can somebody be ruling a country for a whole 56 years? Does that mean there's no other family in that country? I'm just asking for a friend anyway. All right, so let's move on. Tensions were high after Saturday's presidential, parliamentary, and legislative vote, which saw Bongo claim victory and extend his family's 56-year grip power. The coup makes Gabon the latest African country to be taken over by military, following Burkina Faso, Mali, and the latest Niger Republic, which has promoted threats of an invasion by ECOWAS bloc. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being a part of today's top stories. Okay, this is coming to you from UgamaTV, right here in Coal City, Enugu State. And of course, you can follow us for more details. Don't forget that you can like, you can share, you can comment. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter as UgamaTV1 and as UgamaTV, and on Instagram we are UgamaTV1. You can also check our website at www.ugamatv.com and our YouTube at UgamaTV. Also, don't forget the person you just listened to. My name is Amaka, and today's top 9 story meets you well. I hope it hits you well. Thank you, and please have a beautiful day. Bye for now.
When you think of online TV and radio, broadcasting, media consultancy, event coverage, event management and planning, there's no better name than UgamaTV. But that's not all. We're also into photo studio and coverage, e-commerce, documentaries, TV and radio jingles, adverts, video editing, post-production, makeup, web design, graphic design, equipment rental, promotions, branding and awards, talent hunt, film making, news blogging, fashion and pageantry, printing. We also run a music studio and help you execute your video shoots. We are at number 5/21 Upper Chime Avenue, beside Open Sheraton Restaurant, New Haven, Enugu. For more information, call 0816-370-0950 or 0811-098-9688. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at UgamaTV, Instagram at UgamaTV1, Twitter at UgamaTV, website www.ugamatv.com. You can also send us email at ugamatv@gmail.com. UgamaTV, your one-stop media solution.